Hey everyone, welcome to the JoshCast. This is Pat Dixon here, filling in for Asian Pat Dixon and half Cuban Pat Dixon here. Alright, you guys know who Pat Dixon is. If you don't, he's a comedian, but bad impression. Anyways, I don't know why I did that. Something different to start the show. Hey folks, how you doing? Another awful episode here. We're going to do some public freakouts. Before that, not much happened this week. I did a comedy open mic in the suburbs on Wednesday. Went on first. Pretty much bombed. There was like 10, 12 audience members there. I did a long bit about cheese. I kept going with it and going with it. Thought it would be funny. It was funny to some of the comics, but it bombed. I might try it again. And then you guys saw the live streams. Friday went down to the city. Nothing happened. Saturday in the parking lot. That was just tonight. And now we're starting the show here. So, let's get to the clips. We have 5 public freakouts to get to. This first clip is a road rage thing. This guy throws a dumbbell right in this woman's car, right at her windshield. Short and to the point. Let's get to it. My mouse sucks.
You hit me! That's not okay! Oh my god!
I mean, it's terrible what happened, but it's just her voice is just so whiny. It's just, not to say she deserved it, but God. That's not going to calm anybody down. This next one is woman threatened by a manager because she asked for a refund. This is at Burger King. Every Burger King I've ever been to, I've only been to a few, they always have the worst service. They got to be top worse in any customer service. Just disgusting. But here it is.
Excuse me, ma'am, who is the manager?
What?
Who is the manager? Can I please speak to the manager?
Huh?
Can I please speak to the manager?
Right now.
Can I get a refund right now?
Baby, you about to get it. Just
Thank
wait.
you.
Okay? Just wait. You better get your shit.
You're cursing. Are you serious?
You want me to go to the other side? Let me show
Are
you how to
you
be cussing.
serious?
You want me to go to the other side? Stop with big cussing.
Are you cannot treat people like this. This is your job.
Go ahead, get the fuck out of here.
Are you for real?
No, wait.
I don't know what happened to you today.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for being sorry.
You handed me soft serve ice cream and then gave me some garbage, and I'm not
Really?
gonna eat
Really?
it.
Really? Okay, get out
And
here.
you're
Go ahead.
rude.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You are so
I
rude.
don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Bitch,
You are so rude.
Uh-oh.
Go.
So she records her, and now she's going to get it now. But luckily, she didn't get beat up in this video. Because of the recording, of course.
It's on those cameras, and it's gonna be. Do not touch me. I'm not taking a
Take my
picture.
picture.
I'm making sure that I'm gonna be safe whenever
What you
I
mean?
walk out of here.
What you mean? Bitch, you want to go though? Go, bye. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Don't take no picture, bro. She tripping.
This place is getting shut down.
Look, she thinks it's funny. This happens all the time. You know? She's like, oh, Brenda, you're doing this again. Come on. Not shocked at all.
They don't be shut down, bro. You took my picture for real? Bitch, you
Get
wanna
off
slapped?
of my
You
foot.
want to get slapped?
This is
You
assault.
wanna get
I'm calling the
slapped?
cops. Yeah.
Fuck all the bitch.
Man, you see the size of that fupa? Now, what's the next one? This woman gets maced. These videos are all short to the point, which I like. I don't like the long ones. I gotta keep pausing it. This is somewhere. I don't know if this is a different country or this is here in America. This guy pulls out some mace. He wasn't happy with the service, and he handled it a whole different way. He didn't make a complaint or anything. He just maced the bitch. Terrible. Could blind someone like that, too. Here it is.
Иди отсюда. Иди отсюда.
Damn. Yeah, I sure showed her. I think it got her mouth, too. That's assault, brother. That's fucked up. This one's pretty good for those of you. This is a guy riding gang member gets some instant karma. These people are bashing somebody's windshield in their car, and a car hits them. This is great.
My God!
So they're fucking this guy's windshield up. They break it. They smash the thing. And you open. Whoa! Let's play that back. He did a fucking cartwheel, dude. That guy was fucking in a cartwheel. And finally, we should save this for the poop show, but the next one's pretty long away. We just did a poop show. Woman poops in her hand and then eats it. I'm not sure if I can show this on YouTube or not. I haven't watched this yet, but... Oh, God. Oh, here it is, guys. He's recording. The guy sees the camera. He's like, what are you doing?
No, actually, what you're talking about is something that I'm just going, so don't be offended about it. But this is what I have to say.
Ew. The people are looking around. People are looking around like something smells like shit. And Booker T over here. Can you dig it, sucker? He knows what's going on.
Action!
She was eating her own dingleberries. That's disgusting. Well, folks, this podcast is disgusting. As I said, joggers love recording people, but they don't like when you record them. They will fight you. That's a fact. Learned that from this show. Did you learn something? Well, folks, this is the first but yet worst comedy podcast in Philly, and it's your favorite podcast that most people would not listen to. I would say we're going to find out what happens next, but we already know what it is. It's the Odd News. All right, it's time for the Odd News. Let's see what's all the wacky stuff that's going on. As far as what's on the channel next week, hopefully a prank call show, but I can't promise, and more live streams. More boring live streams, folks, and that's that. Well, let's see what's going on. Man steals an excavator and drives it over a mile and then digs up a store parking lot. That's cool. That's like a fucking Grand Theft Auto heist. It's been like 10 years since the last Grand Theft Auto game. It'll come out someday, don't worry. A man used a counterfeit $100 bill to scam a 11-year-old boy of his money at the Youngsters Lemonade stand in the city of Everett. I've heard stories of hoodlums robbing little white kids at their lemonade stand. That's happened many times, but they don't want to. But this guy used a $100 bill, but the other guy, this guy wanted change for $200 the other day. I'm glad they didn't give it to him. That's too much change. You know, what's this place? Family says cows broke into their new house in Montana. A bunch of fat chicks? Oh, they mean actual cows. Okay. The last Salem witch has been exonerated thanks to the 8th grade teacher and their students. Car drivers to be allowed to drive lorry without tests to help HPV driver shortage. I'm sorry, HGV. HPV, that's a disease. Meet the Kenyan presidential candidate campaigning on marijuana and hyena testicles. This motherfucker got hyena balls. He's got to be tough. We need someone like that, you know. We need someone with animal balls to run this world. Hong Kong's iconic jumbo floating restaurant is now upside down and trapped on a reef. Man detained and threatened to shoot couple he thought took his pet raccoon. A Munich brew pub has found a novel way to beat Europe's cooking oil shortages, letting customers pay for their beef with sunflower oil to ensure plentiful stocks for fried schnitzels. There's that word again. Lehigh Acres man attacked with a weed whacker following a payment dispute. That's a wacky story. A weed whacker type story. Scientists admit space telescope image was actually a slice of chorizo. French mayor to ask Mount Blanc climbers for €15,000 rescue at a funeral receipt. Nothing too crazy yet. Magnet fishers fined after pulling asexual rockets from Stewart River. Man buys a large billiard in Yangdanda Square to trade single cheese string. Hot dogs and cats get wearable feds to beat Japan's scorching summer. Drug raid at a taco stand. Resistance yields 4 kilos of cocaine and $50,000 in cash. They were serving more than just tacos there, folks. A large object landed on a sheep farm. It came from space. Well, Rizzo? I messed that up. I said Rizzo. Lizzo. Damn it. Wasn't a funny joke, anyways. Mystery orb falls from the sky. It fuels major speculation. Morgue assistants meatballs at Southern Illinois cook-off not made of male body parts. So that's good. Klondike looking at bringing back Choco Taco after consumer uproar. So it's a Klondike bar. It tastes like a taco. I don't like to mix ice cream and tacos. I think those two things are good on their own, but what do I know? Fair lawn woman stuck in a rabbit cage. Police say the 86-year-old was struck in a closed amount of time, but she got to the cage in accident. Cracker Barrel sparks uproar for plant-based sausage. I'm a sausage. Right. Critics say it's woke. Well, yeah. What isn't woke? Besides this podcast. Disney World guest trapped on It's a Small World ride for over an hour. Can you imagine hearing that song over and over and not blowing your brain out? Florida woman. Here it is, Florida, guys. My favorite city for, or state, I should say, for news. Florida woman arrested for driving a golf cart on an interstate highway while drunk, police say. Man, people get wasted in Florida. I did, but I just puked on myself. Look at that, doing anything crazy. Instagram users are baffled by Balenciaga's $1,790 garbage bags. They belong in the trash. Utah man accused of causing a wildfire for trying to burn a spider. You dickhead. Why did you just step on it like everybody else? Had to burn it. North Carolina pilot who died in fall from plane jumped out air trafficker. Oh yeah, some people have been jumping out of planes lately. They're just walking out. You don't do that. You don't do that unless you want to die. Bats return to Nevada. Fire station located between Reno, forced them to close. Toyota has been declining its $11,000 warranty on a car sold with a free track day because the car was taken to a track day. Oh, so a race car. Oh, okay, I get that one. What's this? Wanda uses drones to deliver pig sperm. I'm glad the sperm is getting there. Man stabbed during fight at a watermelon festival. Oh boy. Come on, let's not make this racial. Well, maybe it wasn't racial. Maybe it was just something. The guy was eating it. It's stabbing attack. This is two 20-year-old men are involved in a fight. What was the fight about? Was the guy turning his chick on by eating the watermelon like a vagina? Let's see. Republican U.S. Lauren thinks people in America will start eating dogs if the U.S. controls guns. Well, the Chinese already been doing it. That old. Chinese social media erupts when paddlefish sturgeon declared extinct. Songwriting legend Diane Warren dragged on Twitter for asking why do Beyonce track has 24 writers. Yeah, Beyonce uses she had 6 writers for that song. Who Runs the World Girls. Can you imagine 6 people sitting in the room going, okay, what should we say after Who Runs the World? Should we say Girls Run the World? Let's take a vote. And they did that. And then Kanye West called out Beck and Taylor Swift, but he didn't call that bitch out for all the fucking writers she used. You wonder why well, she's not with him anymore. She was fucking a white guy for a while. That's rare. Usually it's the other way around. An artist threw the pickle from McDonald's burger on a ceiling and is charged $6,325 for it. The grandma's died and wished was a giant dick on her grave. Alright. I think I read that last week, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a different one. Self-subscribed Red Bull addict leaves Las Vegas police on a 100-mile chase. Later found with hundreds of stolen cans. Red Bull is pretty pricey, even before the inflation. I used to buy that shit to mix my alcohol for it's like $5 or $6 for that 20-ounce can, so it's got to be like $8 now. Thanks a lot, Biden. Massachusetts' last sale, which exonerated more than 20 years later. Break stuff. How Limp Bizkit riding fans and a huge candle handout led to a music fiasco. That is a good song to break stuff to, because it says in the song you should break stuff. Hotter summers mean Florida's turtles are mostly born female. I don't know what that means for the turtle world. Passenger fined $1,800 after 2 undeclared McMuffins found in his luggage. I don't know how it got in there, but You can't bring McMuffins on a plane? New guidelines against showing too much skin. Parody at a Hong Kong Comics and Game Festival. We're almost at the wire. Whale smacks into a boat in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Fancy Feast opens a restaurant for humans with cat-inspired dishes. Critics say monkeypox is a racist name, but it's not going anyway anytime soon. Yeah, because those fucking... You know. This lawyer specializes in getting dogs off death row. I didn't know you could execute a dog for a crime. Put them to sleep, I guess. And I think I read this last week. Some girl's skirt was too high. Yeah, I read that already. Well, folks, that's it for the odd news. I thank you for listening to this from the bottom of my fat little rotten heart. I'll see you folks on the next one you just listened to, and we're out of here.